what have you seen is kind of like the best approach as far as that IoT integration and standardization is concerned?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I can boil it down to one best approach,
Yes.
because I think there could be potentially many different ways. We are not there, so I cannot say that we have succeeded on going for one thing, and that is working completely. Also, because our positioning as a team, we are working over the factories. So our IoT platform connects to the factory shop floor, and enables you on a, for example, to start with on a site level, to connect all the different factories and to manage the data on the site level. And then we have, of course, the centralized broker where we get all the different data. But we are not necessarily responsible for the onboarding of the equipment itself. So we have the actually IT unit which works with production, which is where I came from before, where they are responsible for setting up the equipment, connecting it to your SCADA layer, MES layer, and now we are more and more working together with them to actually connect them to what we have from a production unit broker, which will then use to connect to our broker as that we provide from our side. So there is this responsibilities distinction that we have, and that's probably common in many different big companies, where we're actually not touching on the connectivity part, but we work together with them. And something that we have been discussing a lot, and we had some initial trials back in 2019, even though we haven't come so far, and for other reasons we had kind of restart that initiative, where we are looking on, for example, how to make the onboarding process of equipment, and how to leverage knowledge graphs to do that. So we haven't come to the point that we would like to, but the ambition here, to a certain extent, is that depending on the kind of equipment, we want to automate that as much as we can. Basically, I mean, we want to not to have leave it up to the integrators that come and deploy the lines to secure that we know that what they should do, and they do it properly. We want to automate that part as much as possible, and independently, for example, when they define some specific data points, that we actually can, in an automated way, map that directly to our structure in the factories, so that we have basically create directly this kind of interoperable layer. When you connect the equipment, you connect it directly to the right oh, now I'm missing the word, but to the right place, for example, from a MQTT perspective. So that is something that we have that you have done before, that you have some kind of structure that when you onboard the equipment, it tries to figure out, and that's, for example, what you can use knowledge graphs for. How do the mapping goes from the different sensors and data points from the equipment, and how to map that into the unified namespace so that the data goes directly to the right place, and then trying to automate that. So that is where we are trying to go, so that then we kind of enable to have this kind of standardized approach and a common way of dealing with this without depending on the people. And that needs to be a bit of the direction that we are trying to go. But we haven't come. We cannot say that we are done with it. It's something that we have been thinking a lot about. We have tried a few things before, but we still have a long journey in front of us to make that happen.